Hello and welcome back for part 9 of This is Total War with Arkhan the Black. And so, last time I pushed up the coast here, took Kofur, wiped out Khemri, and just took Pyrrhus over the last end turn, more or less wiping out the Knights of Origo. I think this is their only army left. So, looking at the situation now, it seems kind of clear that taking out Thegan's Errantry, these two settlements would let me secure this province and this mountain province. So I think they're a natural next target before turning my attention to what's going on over here. And I don't think I can quite do the right for another Cascade of Souls just yet. Yeah, one turn. Okay. That's fine. Just check these notifications here. So yeah, there was a battle over the end turn where we fought the Knights of Origo. Raiding. So where is this guy? He's right here. Okay. If I remember correctly, that army was like not even, maybe not even half a stack. So yeah, definitely interested to see if Arkhan can go fight them. Might try and get this Tomb Prince into Arkhan's army here. Sure. See if I can find this army first. Okay, so they're there. What have they got? Peasants, men-at-arms, Knights of the Realm, Knights Errant. Yeah, I mean, there were some good units here, but it's only 9 units, and I can see, I mean, this doesn't count. So, I think this is not a difficult battle for Arkhan, although I suspect that they'll retreat. What do they have here?
I am a lord.
Another 6 units.
Never.
And then I've got a full stack here.
I will not blight my soul. Honor before
Yeah, looking at
glory.
that power rating, I don't think they can have any other substantial force apart from the 3 I can see.
There is no challenge here.
Just trying to decide whether to put this Tomb King or Tomb Prince into Arkhan's army. I think I will, although I might have to kick him out if he brings our movement rate down too much. Yeah, I'm just kicking out a basic skeleton unit.
Undead loyalty. This is well.
Yeah, so we can launch the first attack, but
Death.
they're not going to stand here, I don't think. Nope. Yeah, so now I suspect we're not in range for the follow-up.
I am critic
Yeah,
proof.
just out of range. Okay. And they have, yeah, more or less just what we saw. Nothing very dangerous. Let's try kicking this guy out of the army.
Prince moves.
And does that let us get to them? It does. Oh, that's nice. And yeah, I can actually join this Necrotect, have this Necrotect join the battle, get a bit more experience.
Who dares?
Okay, this all looks promising.
Machinations. Where are my slaves? This is my commission. Bring them death.
Alright. So the Lord has a few red line battle skills, Helm of Discord, that wouldn't be a bad one to steal. So yeah, 4 units of knights, and then a few peasants. Sure.
Nagash demands.
I think we've got enough units here that are good against the knights. I don't have I still don't have a lot of armor piercing. I do have this unit, which actually has both armor piercing and anti-large. It's kind of nice. See how they fare against the knights here, I suppose.
Not a servant.
And actually, I should remember. Yeah, so this restore ability actually does work on the sepulchral stalkers. They count as constructs, which for some reason I often forget about. Alright, so Arkhan's army has changed a bit since I last fought a battle. I think I want to deploy forward and possibly even advance a little. We don't want to, ideally we don't want to give their knights too much room to maneuver, so I'm thinking having a wide front of spear infantry, probably the way to go. Can have the casket at the back. Does that start in range? It does. Okay, that's good. Yeah, happy to have it just shoot the archers at the start of the battle. That's great. We have our own archers, of course, and then in terms of infantry, yeah, I'm tempted. So this is my best unit against the knights. I think I'll try and have them on a flank. Just actually put the skeletons in the center. Oops. It'd be nice to take minimal damage in this battle just because I know that there's the Bretonnian, the rest of this Bretonnian faction, like there's another Bretonnian faction, another Bretonnian army in the settlement I could potentially reach next turn if I have enough troops left. They do get wiped out if they lose this battle though, because they did already retreat. That's good to remember. I think I'll stick this unit here. Ah, my Necrotek's on a chariot, that's nice. Actually, he should be on the same flank as this unit so he can heal them.
Arkhan the Black.
Arkhan go in the middle. Yeah, I'll stick my chariots here. Don't know how useful they'll be. Then, oops, why is that not working?
Arkhan the Black.
Okay, just had the wrong hotkey for unselecting troops. Yeah, let's see if we can advance a little to start with.
The dead do not rest. Death awaits. King of Liches.
30 kills with the first shot of the casket, that's what you like to see. Alright, the knights are coming forward, that's fine.
Arkhan the Black.
Basically these knights here that I'm a little more concerned about. When they keep all three units together they are pretty strong. Knights of the Realm getting through there, although wheeling around. Alright, I think let's get a charge in there. The peasants are not going to last very long. Took a lot of damage on this unit, that's too bad. Just throwing troops in here. Well, these chariots did not get a good charge, even if they even charged at all. Yeah, I didn't manage this particularly well. I've got my archers here in a big clump of melee. Pull them out. Alright, Casket of Souls. Let's probably stop firing at this point. Yeah, I'm definitely taking some stupid losses here. It's alright though. More or less broke that unit. Okay, just let the rest. This doesn't matter now. Yeah, so this unit bore the brunt of the assaults, which is not ideal. It's like those have routed. Alright, that's the army analysis. We got him. Yeah, lost a chariot from each unit, lost 3 of the stalkers. I wonder if this... I don't think they can get resurrected by this heal ability of the Necrotect, but I will try it. Oh, let's actually kill their lord. I know he's getting wiped out, but I feel like if you kill the lord on battlefield, you do get a little extra experience, possibly. Actually, just wait. I'm going to inflict casualties on human troops. Yeah, no way to heal anything yet, which is... well, apart from the construct healing, which is too bad. Next level though, or 1 or 2 more levels, Arkhan will be able to get some army-wide healing done as well. Yeah, I don't think there's any way that restores them up to 14. The problem, yeah, being in mountain terrain cuts our replenishment rate as well. So I would have, I would like to take less damage here. Ah, it's okay. I guess we need units with armor piercing to actually kill this guy.
Awake the Necrosphinx!
Oh, we've just managed to let him get away. Alright, well, whatever. I think if I add a second casket to this army next turn, plus possibly the Tomb Prince, I can probably manage the attack against Martek. They'll have walls, plus... yeah, they'll have walls, the garrison, plus the army they have there, so it won't be too easy. We'll see how it looks. I think with that siege battle possibly looming, I will just grab the replenishment there.
My master will return.
Didn't do very much though. I got them up to 80. Alright, fair enough.
This furthers my plans.
Yeah, so there's 12 units.
Victory is assured.
So we've got 1 unit of knights in the garrison, 2 unit of foot squires, then
I will
men-at-arms
not
and
blight
peasants.
my soul.
Plus whatever this is. Okay. I can't get back to friendly territory without forced marching, which I don't think is necessary. Yeah, I think this is fine. I have another unit of Regiment of Renown floating, if I remember correctly. Yeah, these Ushabtu great bows. I can always bring them in for next turn as well.
Dance macabre.
Huh. Felt like the game showed the Tomb Prince as having way less movement rate than this.
So very
Can he actually join the army? Yeah, looks like he can. Alright.
open the liber mortis.
Yeah, I would like to level this guy up. Get him a chariot.
Legions arise. Strength strengthen our legions.
Oh, you know what? I forgot. He's already joined. Yeah, that was silly of me. He's already joined an army this turn, so we can't join a second time. Yeah, that's alright. I mean, I was going to throw out that skeleton unit next turn. It doesn't matter. So let's look at this. So Arkhan gets 3 skill points. And he can go along this tree now. So, Vengeful. I definitely want Lich King to be able to recruit more Lich Priests right away. Then Leadership for Lord's Army, and this is the passive healing. It both boosts replenishment rate and gives passive healing when he casts spells, just like the Law of Nekahara passive. But there's also this, which boosts casualty replenishment rate plus the missile strength for Casket of Souls. Well, Casket of Souls is going to be so important in the siege. I think I'll grab this first. So my plan is, my plan is next turn to launch the attack here. If it looks like it's a little too well defended, then no problem. I'll just bring my army down. There's also a question of whether they decide to march south with their main stack here. Okay, let's just finish off these level ups. So this guy got level 11. So I can start going along this tree, which gives a basically permanent boost to the certain types of constructs. Yeah, this line is one of the reasons why the Necrotex is so good. Yeah, they can, at rank 14, they can add to basically the tier 5 units. Necrosphinx, War Sphinx, Hero Titan. We can't recruit any of those yet, but I think... I also can't recruit these units just yet either. I think I will still pick up... Well, no, I think I'll just focus on Conqueror. This will be, yeah. If I keep him, if he stays, if he fights battles with Arkhan's army or someone else's army and levels up, once I've got more constructs, then definitely I want to go along this tree. But for just right now, I'll make him a little better at fighting. Okay, I've also got some level ups here. That's right, this is just from the fighting over the end turn. So, Tomb King was working along this line. He did take a lot of damage in the siege. So, I think points into Conqueror and then hard to hit, probably what I'll do from this section.
Trusted in life.
Okay, now the Lich Priest is level 29. He's got almost everything. I'm intentionally not taking this. Thinking of either... I really don't overcast any of these spells. I guess it's possible I'll try and overcast of, say, the Skill Storm. So sure, let's go with the miscast chance. Picked up the settlement with barracks. Yeah, I should have actually looked at that over last end turn, because I'd like to recruit these 4 archers into my 3rd army. I can do it this turn though, it's no problem. So we can actually reach this and lay siege this turn. I think...
I must keep my holy vow. No!
Open the Casket of Souls.
Let's maybe just start by trying to get any more info I can about what's in this army.
I am a lord.
I think they have some knights in here. I think this is a much stronger garrison, or excuse me, much stronger army than the stack of men-at-arms who are stationed in Pyrrhus. I probably could take this on, but given that the last siege was a little tricky at the end, I'd rather have this army move out and fight it in the field. So with that in mind...
Petra calls. Fire on them.
Start by just
Arise, my...
finishing this guy off.
The king moves.
Yeah.
To
I think what I'll do is walk down here, come into ambush stance. See if there's any weak terrain here where there's more chance of ambushing. I could even come further down, like here. Well, I don't think I want to let their army actually come and take fire us. That'd be a little silly. So maybe just wait, like here, I think.
I deign to move.
There's a fair chance they'll discover me, but I'm not concerned about fighting this army in the field. Okay, so now I have a full look at it. Alright, they don't have as many knights as I thought. I mean, this is still a better army than a men-at-arms stack, for sure. But they do still have a lot of men-at-arms. They have a lot of archers. Yeah, these units are more annoying in the siege. So let's just take another look at this. Oh, they have Pegasus Knights in the garrison. Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's not rush this. Let's just wait in ambush stance and see if I can get this army to move out.
Prince! Legions, move!
I think I'll have this guy scout here just to check for the other Bretonnian faction. Yeah. They've been fighting with the Rakaf dynasty.
More slaves.
I think I lost track of the army.
Moving.
The Rakaf dynasty army.
Ever onward. Traversing. Advance.
Okay, so they have troops there.
Move. We wait for now.
Yeah. I don't think the Rakaf dynasty is super strong.
King of Nehekara.
They probably have 2 stacks, I'd guess, based on the strength ranking. I've maybe left Eye of the Panther slightly vulnerable.
Feel the lash.
That's the only thing I'm considering here.
Find my harem.
I don't think anybody's going to come to attack it though. They didn't have an army here previously. They had troops somewhere else. I was trying to follow the movements of an army that moved north, but I've lost track of them. Maybe they went to ambush stance or something.
Land of the dead. Servants.
Anyway, with this army,
Will be done.
I do want to grab... I have to recruit them through global. That's still fine, I think. Yeah. So I have this quest. So within 6 turns, recruit a chariot. And I get 20 canopic jars plus combat boosts for chariots and chariot archers. Actually, it's only really for chariot archers. Yeah, I think I'm fine with doing this. So I'll disband a unit. I am losing 2 experience chevrons for doing this. That's acceptable though, I think. Oh right, I can't recruit. Yeah, I can't recruit 4 units at once through global. Just go for 3 then. Alright. If I have to interrupt this recruitment next turn to move this army, it's okay. Next time I've got another Cascade of Souls, plus I've got the Floating Regiment of Renown I can always add in to strengthen whatever army I need to. Okay, you have a level up. And this guy, yeah, he doesn't have a great trait. I don't really care about leveling this Tomb Prince up. I don't want to really have him do anything except scouts. I'll just go for Canopic Jars, so he's slightly more useful.
I am critical.
Actually, that reminds me. Check other traits of other Tomb Princes. Alright, nothing good here. So we can recruit 1 more Lich Priest. So we already have 1 from the Law of Nekahara. For some reason we're not able to recruit any from the Law of Death, which is a bit weird. These aren't particularly good traits. I want knowledgeable. Yeah, I think I really want knowledgeable. Okay, what I'll do... Let's recruit... Yeah, let's recruit a trait I definitely don't want here. So I'm not going to use this guy to do any fighting. He's just going to grab me jars for a turn, and then I'll disband him. So next turn I'll move him out as far as I can this way, get vision back here, then disband him and see if I can recruit a better trait.
Keep him at arm's reach.
Okay, this is a level up I've been holding for the Necrotect because I want both this and the Chariot at rank 10, so that's fine. Okay, I think that's all movement done. Alright, if I can't join the army, I may as well... No, I also can't move past. Alright, whatever. Yeah, that looks fine. Let's see about building stuff. I've got a little gold here, so I want to spend 5,000 next turn, but I'm going to have 1,700. So here we can build... Yeah, we've got Lashek up to tier 3, so building public order here would let me switch the commandment from public order to growth, which I would want to do. Yeah, I already have growth buildings here and here. Yeah, I think growth is the priority. Or growth is a priority here. I want to get this to tier 4 as soon as possible, now that this province is secured and there's really no threat down here. Yeah, these barracks and brassworks upgrades are a little expensive at the moment. I really just like upgrading the growth building like I've talked about before. I just don't think it's a great use of money when I'm, we don't have that much money coming in still, so I'm reluctant to go for sort of inefficient upgrades. Let's just check my last settlement. Yeah, this is just growing very slowly. But that's okay, although I could demolish this in order to build the growth building. I guess I could demolish this too, although that's supplying me with chariot slots that are useful. Yeah, let's replace this with growth. I'm not too concerned about public order. It's building up quickly here anyway, and even if this army moved out for turn or two, I imagine, yeah, I'm going to have an army in this vicinity able to come and help with public order if needed, because I'm going to be trying to cover like against an attack from the south here, so let's demolish this and go for growth instead. I should have done that earlier with hindsight. This is a good settlement, like... This is actually a better settlement than this just because of the favoured terrain type. Like, we don't pay extra for the buildings here, and there's also a really nice... Oh, that's a good point actually. Maybe I should build this instead. Yeah, okay. This is... I looked at this building before, and for some reason I didn't decide to demolish the sepulchre to build it, but it gives income, public order, and growth. So it's actually the best of all worlds. And I'm making more money selling this than it cost to build that. Alright, yeah, I definitely should have swapped those out before, not to worry. Okay, any new factions I've contacted? Nope, I don't think so. And hero-wise, yeah, 2 out of 2 for everything. I guess I have the option of taking a turn off this recruitment to grab a 3rd Lich Priest slot. Or this research, rather. Yeah, that is tempting, although... So a new dynasty, 10,000 gold, 800 canopic jars. You know, I think I will take a turn off to actually go for this and spend some jars to do it. The Lich Priests do take a while to level up to the point where their magic's really powerful, and especially if I'm trying to like, you know, recruit, disband, recruit for the good traits. I think it makes sense to try and get working on that as soon as possible. Just check I'm taxing everything. Yep. Not making a huge amount of money still, but it's something. Okay.
Be careful who you summon. Invoke me, and there will be consequences.
Well, I'm not going for a peace treaty. It's interesting that they're actually at war with the High Elves now. I'm not so concerned about Luther Harkon. Sometimes this faction can get quite strong. They're very difficult to root out of this territory because of all the vampiric corruption, so they often stick around for a long time. But provided they don't get too strong, I'm not concerned about them. I mean, it's not like I'm sending troops to Lustria at this point anyway, so they can just do what they want. That looks like my ambush maybe got discovered here. Yep. Oh, no, never mind. I didn't see the symbol above his head, so I figured, like, they must have discovered the ambush. But nope, the ambush worked perfectly. And yeah.
To battle for the Creator God.
Could have auto resolved that, but I'm not replenishing over the turn, and the odds weren't quite good enough to where I wouldn't take much casualties. This is an interesting situation because this army is not super well set up to actually ambush, in the sense that, like, I don't have a lot of. I mean, I've got a couple of chariot units which can go after the peasants. But I have a lot of my own missile and artillery here. So how do I want to play this? You don't have to actually use take advantage of the ambush, right? I can just fight them straight up and go for a normal sort of pitch battle. And I'm tempted to do that. Yeah, we need to be careful of their knights. These are the dangerous units here. I think. Yeah, I'm not going to try and rush them while they're still in this column formation. They also have their archers in the middle, which is actually kind of good for them. So let's just stick on top of this hill, rain missile fire down, and go from there, I think. If I remember correctly. Okay, I thought being ambushed gave you a leadership penalty, but maybe I'm mistaken, or maybe it just hasn't applied yet. Any case, yeah, we're in range of everything, no problem. Are they actually at the top of the hill? Yeah. Yeah, this looks fine. So we'll let them redeploy and come to us. I really don't think that's going to be an issue. I think I'll have. They've got a paladin and their lord. Yeah. I don't think I'll use the chariots. They've got fast units on either end of the column here. I think I'll have the chariots to stay back in reserve to start with. Yeah, I want to do something different with this formation. I want spearmen on the flanks here, particularly this unit, I think. Don't really want the crypt ghouls on the flank. I think I'd rather have them close to the middle. Yeah, this is probably more tweaking around than this battle really merits, but I think it's alright. So. Right, so you guys form a front line. Alright, you know, that's good enough. We can just change things later. Got the Team Scorpion as well. I'll have the Team Scorpion start out this way. If it just use it to slow the knights down. Right, so let's definitely focus on their archers first. Yep. Oh, if there's going to be a big clump of troops, those caskets are going to do horrific amounts of damage. These troops, yeah, these are just mounted yeoman archers. I don't really care about those. Alright, shoot these archers. Here come their knights. Okay, managed to stop the knights from actually getting a charge into anything, so I think that's great.
My will be done.
Just pop a little protection down for the Scorpion. And send these chariots forward to harass their infantry now. Alright, maybe one more shot to those peasant archers. Alright, have to watch their other knights who are trying to flank around here though. Yeah, victory's in our grasp, that's great. Let's just not be exposed to a bad flank charge here. I do love the effort they put into the chanting with the Lich Priests. Oh, look at that Sphinx go. This is looking fine. Took a lot of damage on these chariots. Yeah, knights are strong. Should have probably got a protection down. This infantry here I'm just not so concerned about. Yeah, we've routed all their stuff here. Oh, it's these chariots that are taking damage. Oh wow, okay, I didn't realise that. Huh. Alright, these units are gone, that's great. They have more archers here than I, well, more archers have survived than I realised. Saw those knights off, okay, good. Taking damage... well, yeah, we have taken damage. Damage on the chariots I'm not so concerned about because up next is a siege fight where I don't really need them. Yeah, we do want to try and run these troops down though. Wipe them out if possible. because the remnants of this army is going to be like we have to fight them in the siege. Guess we did not manage to wipe out their lords or their heroes. No. I'd really like to get a heal down, including the Scorpion, but might not be able to quite manage that. Yeah, these units are gone for good, that's fine. That unit's not quite gone. Chase after them. Actually, we've killed enough of that unit too. I'm pretty sure 10% is the threshold. I think one thing in this army I can already sort of see is that it's not really... like, the chariots aren't so useful here, or at least against armies that have a combination of missile troops and cavalry and infantry like this army we just fought. I can imagine replacing these with something like bone giants that synergize with the sort of missile-based theme of the rest of the army. I think that'll be pretty powerful. Alright, it'd be really good if I could do some more healing on my infantry. 40 seconds, probably not getting another chance for that. Do get quite a lot of healing down on the... yeah, a ton of healing down for the Tomb King actually. Wow. Is this unit bugged? Oh, it is. Okay, well. That certainly works for me. I wouldn't do this if we're ending the turn in friendly territory, but just a little extra boost before the siege battle next turn. I had considered, I think I talked about this in the part where my mic wasn't recording, unfortunately, but I had considered not actually capturing Haikk, which is the main settlement I'm going to lay siege to next turn. The trouble is it's a major port, and I think I'm going to end up coming into diplomatic contact with lots of factions when the Age of Discovery event happens, if I do take it. But I thought about it a little more and I decided, yeah, you know, it'll probably make the campaign more interesting, honestly. Encountering like High Elves, Dark Elves, whoever has Marienburg, etc. Oh, that is a big chunk of replenishment. Do I need that? No, I don't think so. No, there's very little of this army left. I think I can afford to grab the gold here. So is that army even going to make it back to the Haikk? Oh, it's not. Oh, wow. That's even better for us then. Alright, mission successful with the chariots. Great incantation of Tahoth. Excellent. Another Lich Priest. Another Channel Valley Necrotect. Good, good, good. Successfully carry out any hero action. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, unfortunately this isn't a great just action. Cast down and success chance up for Lich Priest, which I barely use, but it's the start of the quest chain towards his second magic item. Okay, did anything else happen over the end turn? Yeah, Chevaliers de Leonis actually lost a territory. So we can see, so they actually lost, oh, Khemri's changed hands so many times in this campaign, it's a little funny. Okay. What was I trying to show here? I think I was... Right. So, yeah. So they lost this territory, I think, to Savage Orcs, the Top Knots, because I know it doesn't belong to the Rakav dynasty or me, and they're the only other people they're fighting. So Rapunzel is not particularly strong. Thegan's Errantry is very weak, obviously, because we just wiped their army. Yeah, all the people I'm fighting, no one's really getting strong here. I think there's going to be a bigger challenge coming a little later when I encounter some of the more major factions. But for now it's all looking pretty straightforward. Okay, let's start by moving heroes. So this Lich Priest is just around temporarily, trying to use him to scout as much as possible. And yeah, that's useful. I got as far as knowing there's no army stationed here, so very unlikely to come under imminent attack from this direction. Let's check the... Oh, these traits are not good either. I mean, adding to melee attack and melee defense to Tomb Scorpions, if I had an army that was mostly Tomb Scorpions, that wouldn't be too bad. I don't like this trait. I don't like... Yeah, stuff like this isn't very good either. I really want Knowledgeable. The nice thing about Knowledgeable is it boosts, like... You don't have to have the Lich Priest in the army, or in any army, to be giving you a faction-wide boost. But for now... I don't think there's any need to disband this guy. If I remember correctly, each of the... Yeah, so each of these, like, different laws of magic, they get one extra option each turn if they're less than 3. So I don't need to disband this guy in order to free up, in order to, like, cycle through the traits. But I can still, because I do have one more slot, I may as well just hire somebody as a scout. And where do I want them to go?
My master will return to the mountains. Tomb breeds of the Haikk.
Yeah, so that army retreated somewhere down here. There's very little left of it though, I'm not concerned about it at all.
Tomb King of
May as well just grab this level up. So yeah, grab the miscast down. I'm just going to take Cleanse Corruption. I'm not sure this will ever be useful, but we might end up wanting to reduce some Skaven Corruption if we're fighting Clan Wars at some point soon. Not sure. This is quite a prize. We're going to capture this hopefully at tier 4. And we'll actually jump up to being our best settlement. I think if I do that, I'll probably get line of sight of the area, and I can see where their army went, and then I can make a decision about what to do with Arkhan. And also things like whether I want the second, or the, yeah, whether I want to bring in another Casket of Souls here. So, yeah, just going to launch this attack to start with. Okay, their army's there. That's fine. Well, hold on. Maybe I should have done this in the other order, like go for their army first. It doesn't matter though. So here... Yeah, it's they're knights, Grail Knights, Knights of the Realm, Pegasus Knights. These are the scary units. I'm not too concerned though. They don't have too much other stuff. We can do a lot of damage with magic and artillery. This is a pretty symmetric... Yeah, it's a pretty symmetric setup. There's some cover of trees over this side. Yeah, I'll just deploy here. I think my plan is to try and take out this tower with my caskets and then not bother about taking out other fortifications and plan to just head through this gates when it's time to go into melee. So we want to deploy troops in such a way that we don't get hit by this second tower, so I think that means just deploying down this side of the map. Something like this, that's fine. And get some extra healing with the Tomb King right at the start of the battle. He'll be basically up to full strength by the time he's actually fighting. It's great. And chariots. They can stay at the back. Yeah, and the tower's able to shoot out whatever it wants here, so I guess they're shooting at some infantry. Alright, in that case, why don't you turn around so that you can use your shields at least. Oh no, I did manage to sit in range of this tower, it looks like. Oh right, with the chariots, okay. We can fix that.
Petra worships me. Go.
We can get these casualties back, no problem, with just passive magic casting. Yeah, and if they want to shoot at my lord, it's even better because he takes less damage and can heal more. So let's drop a couple skull storms on their infantry before trying to take out their archers with my artillery, and then use my own archers to deal as much damage to their infantry and knights as I can. I think that's the basic strategy here. Yeah, looks like that was a great cast. Just scattered out the back. So it goes. A couple more shots and the tower will be down. Too bad I don't have any good magic for troops in a line along the wall. But yeah, not with this law of magic, sadly. Alright. Tower down, great. So let's move up. Oh, we're looking for another skull storm. They've moved back in formation, so they're not all clumped up, but sure. And for my caskets, I think just go for these peasant women. Okay, there's actually 3 units here, I see. Yeah, we'll be able to do a lot of damage to them before sending my archers in. Victory's in our grasp. Yep. Yeah, we just outnumber them by too much here, I think, for them to have much chance.
Tomb King. So be it. Your king orders death.
See if we can catch the units clumping up a little. Yeah, that's pretty effective. Yeah, I really needed to scatter down the line though. I love how the caskets, like, caskets aim for the units on the walls, but if you miss and hit the units behind, that's fine. Might have them aim for this unit at the back actually, so fewer shots just hit the crenellations. Yeah, just have to try and save a little ammo for the knights, I think. And watch out for the Pegasus knights. They're actually... yeah, Pegasus knights are a pretty strong unit. Not as good as the Hippogriff knights, but yeah. Definitely mess up a unit of our archers if I'm not paying attention. Alright, how are we getting shot? Because that unit swung around. Okay. We can shoot back at least. Most of the ammo gone on the caskets. Yeah, 160, 170 kills, pretty respectable. Alright, this looks pretty clear. Ready to send in the Sphinx Scorpion combo.
Obey and move.
Alright, I can redeploy the archers so they have a better shot here as well.
Tomb King. Traverse, slaves. Petra agrees.
We're just going in? Sure. Brought some knights over, that's fine. clump up a little, then drop a Skull Storm. It's too bad that the Scorpion, yeah, both the Scorpion and the Sphinx are kind of funny from the point of view of clumping enemy units up, because they both move around so much themselves when they're fighting. See if I can shoot these knights over the wall, that'd be ideal, I think. Scorpion did take quite a lot of damage right off the bat there, huh? Great if the knights would actually chase us out. Oh, and they have. Excellent. Well, I think that was a bad idea on their side. Going after my Lich Priest. Yeah, he's taking a bit of damage, but these knights are going to be taken care of before he's in any danger, really. Yeah, they're shattered. Just leave them. Alright, next. Let's try and finish off this Paladin who we started on before. Yeah, you didn't need to shoot anything just yet. So yeah, Grail Knights, yeah, they've got the best units in the center. Probably have to do at least a bit of damage to them to get the army to give up.
My will be done. Curse them all.
Okay. Cleared all the units off the wall. What happened to this guy? You just kill him? Fair enough. He went down fast, damn.
Move, slaves.
Alright, have a little rest before just pressing on to take out the units in the town square. Unless they're coming for us. Oh, foot squares are coming for us.
Tomb King. Go.
think I'm gonna just try...
Obey.
Yeah, let's try and just have these units clump up a little. That looks perfect. Yeah, so now you can fight them. Might just pull my Lich Priest back. Yeah, everything in range should be able to shoot the Pegasus Knights, I think. Everything else, go for the Grail Knights. I don't think it'll be very long before they give up. Yeah, they're broken. They're shattered. Yeah, we won. Great. Slaughter all the Grail Knights. And one last heal. Alright, that'll do. Yep, so that plan really worked perfectly. Baited the army out, ambushed them, dealt with them, dealt with the garrison on its own, back up to full strength next turn. Oh, that gold is tempting, but
Occupy
yeah,
it
this
in my name.
chance to get a tier 4 settlement is just too good to pass up, I think. Yeah, there we go. Tier 4. Unfortunately, yeah, in terms of the buildings we've kept here, this is not my favourite. I guess I could recruit some of these units as sort of a one-off before I destroy this building. Sure, I'll consider that. Does sell for a fair amount, that's nice. But I'd really love to be able to... Yeah, Scorpion Nest. I've been waiting on this because this will let me get above, I think, another 5 Tomb Scorpions with our Scorpion Carver traits for my Necrotex. And then also going for this building. This building just gives you a lot, but it also lets you recruit Bone Giants. Okay, good stuff. Just check if I encountered any new factions from grabbing that. Doesn't look like I did. So I have line of sight up here, but I don't actually have diplomatic contact with either the Pirates of Sartosa or the Tillians. No, great. Okay. So definitely have some good stuff to spend my gold on here. Now I think the question is, what's the plan with Arkhan's army? Do I go for the siege right away?
Do you take me for a churl?
I think the answer is probably yes.
Where are my slaves?
There is a full stack here though. Just take a look at that. Yeah, that's their faction leader as well. What do they have here? They have magic users. Okay, interesting. It's funny, I've gone 50 turns and fought a ton of battles, but I'm pretty sure I haven't fought against... I think the Slan, like the Slan Mage Priest of the Lizardmen, was the only magic user I fought against. So she's actually recruited a bunch of damsels.
I am critic proof.
Yeah, but all this can recruit is Peasant Mob, Peasant Bowman. It doesn't look like there's any higher tier units in this army.
Are we high?
Just trying to contemplate, like,
Open.
if I took this settlement and weakened my army a bit, am I in danger of getting attacked straight away by someone like these
Not in
armies?
this world or the other.
I think there is a danger of that.
Nagash commands.
Certainly if I lay siege and don't launch the attack, I'm sure one of these armies would come and relieve the siege, because these guys are allies, so it's either attack and try and capture this turn, or it's maybe hold off for my other army to come down.
I am sculptor and slave driver.
See if I can get a little more intel maybe. Ah,
Tomb King of Nehekar.
grab this level up first. Ooh, nice. So getting this Tomb King to level 30, I believe, is especially good, because I think that unlocks yet another, like the final regiment to renown. Yes, it does, the Necrosphinx. Oh, that is a very strong unit. Awesome. Yeah, between these three units, plus the Tomb Prince, Arkhan's army, I think can get quite a lot stronger here.
The ultimate shrine.
What's the chances of blocking one of these armies? 50-50. Okay. 57%. Hmm.
Obey me.
Just thinking about how exactly to go about this.
The mountains call.
They're recruiting more troops here, but it's only
I
going to
must
be
keep
more
my holy vow. No.
peasants.
The land of the dead. This way.
Move this Tomb Prince up. I don't think there's any other troops right around here.
They will feel the lash.
I'm tempted, yeah, so my inclination is to make Arkhan's army as strong as possible, go for this, and depending how I feel after that, I could have them stand outside the settlement, so that even if an attack was launched here, I could retreat with my army, and not have Arkhan like get stuck in the settlement and sort of risk getting wiped out, like worst case scenario sort of thing. I'm not sure that these armies will actually attack there though, because obviously on their other side they've got the Tomb King faction they've been fighting back and forth with. So the AI isn't like AI isn't like just single-mindedly focused on attacking you. Like they do weigh up, okay, how secure is my settlement? Can I afford to send an army out? There's a bit of a consideration for that.
Open the casket of souls.
I think in this direction. Top Knot's controlling Khemri. That's something you don't often see, or at least I've not seen it. But I think I don't need this guy to scout any further. I think it's pretty clear that these are the two main armies of this faction. So I think I'd rather have him come back over here, scout this space, just in case I somehow missed an army.
Advance.
Doesn't look like it.
You are
Alright,
him.
let's do what I planned. Let's make this army as strong as I can. Let's stick the Casket of Souls in. And let's take Martek.
Perhaps my older brother.
Now, what units am I getting rid of?
Must rebuild our strength. Attack. Bring them death.
Yeah, it doesn't particularly like our chances. I think it's fine though.
For the arch necromancer.
This often happens with the balance of power in sieges. You don't.
The brass smiles on
Yeah,
me.
the game definitely gives a sizable advantage to the defender, which is fair enough. I'm thinking of actually disbanding thinking of possibly disbanding these chariot archers and re-recruiting them
Find
into my third army, maybe? They just don't do much during the siege. I've got to make 2 spaces, right? Like 1, 2. I guess maybe not. Do I want this unit? I think I do. Like, they're good against armor. They should be good at shooting the knights. I want to try them out anyway. So the question is whether I'm disbanding the chariot archers or whether I'm disbanding infantry. But Arkhan boosts his infantry by quite a bit just with his red line lord skills, so I think I'll do what I said and just disband these archers. I can recruit them into my third army here, no problem. Oh right, and I do have to disband an additional unit to have the Tomb Prince join, which I want to do as well, I think.
See, father, I command.
Yeah, this is the Chariot Master Tomb Prince who's actually going to be in the army, or going to be with me longer term.
Death and
Alright, well that's seems like a pretty clear choice of just booting a regular skeleton unit.
time to die. Legions arise.
Okay, and that counts as successful hero action, just joining an army, so... Alright, so the next part of the quest for the Staff of Nagash is to craft the Elixir of Might. I'll just take a quick look at that now. It's going to be under enchanted items. Okay, and it requires wine. Alright, well I can't access wine at the moment. Yeah, I'm liable to forget about those quests, which is why I wanted to just make sure I knew what I had to do for it.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, let's do this.
To battle.
The next Necrosphinx actually has anti-large and a ton of armor piercing damage, so it's pretty good at taking out knights, which is cool. I like to attack from the other side here, I think. Yeah. Still lack healing with this army. That is something to bear in mind. Just do my inventory at the back to start with. This unit's hidden, so no one's going to be able to shoot them. If I remember correctly, these Great Bow Ushabti, they have really good range, but they don't have, like, they don't arc their shots in the way that lots of the infantry archers do, so I don't think they'll, we'll see. I don't think they'll be too useful at clearing out troops on the walls or shooting over the walls. I'll have to just try that out, I think.
Scion of Nehekara.
Right, and I must remember I can heal, I can restore health on any of these 3 units, which is nice. Let's deal with the tower first. Make sure nothing's in range of the other tower. Nope. Don't have anywhere near as much magic with this army. Getting a getting a Lich Priest to join this army would be really nice. Alright, hero's taking a bit of damage from the tower. I'd rather they shoot the Sphinx. Alright, that's that down. So what's the plan next? I think trying to clean their archers off the walls. Yeah, more or less kind of a repeat of the last siege, although it's pretty tempting to fire some casket shots into these big clumps of infantry actually. Yeah, I think that's too tempting. They might clip the wall. We'll see how it goes. Let's try one shot. Trajectory looks fine. Yeah, let's do that for a little while.
Fight them!
Alright, now they're starting to move around a bit. Okay, in that case, let's just go for archers. If they want to actually stay on the wall. Here's a chance to see how the great bows work against troops on walls. Yeah, so they have a lot of bonus damage here. They have explosive damage, interesting. And they're anti-infantry, but I believe that only applies to their melee attack. No, it doesn't even apply there. Okay. So they're anti-infantry. Alright, so this is just false advertising, I think. Like, these abilities don't directly do anything, right? It has to be reflected down here. And the fact that they don't have anti-infantry bonus to damage either on missile or melee means that I think it's probably just a carryover label from the non-Regiment of Renown unit or something. Alright, can we take a shot? Yeah, so let's see what happens if I actually tell these guys to fire at will. Oh, they got a bunch of kills. Okay. Sure. They're getting 11 kills in one volley. That's not bad. Oh, I see what happens. They kind of hit here. How much ammo do they have? 18. Alright. I'll move them up and see if I can actually have them shoot over the wall in a minute as well. I must admit, I've never really used the Great Bow Ishabti so much. I have the option of actually recruiting, like having a Ishabti focused army and having a bunch of these units if they perform well. Yeah, we've done, I think, pretty solid amounts of damage with my caskets. Caskets are consistently just so good. It's why I, like, 5,000 gold is a lot, but I'm willing to just spend it to get the caskets every time. Alright, you guys hold off shooting for a bit. I'll wait for the caskets to finish, and then just see if I can actually have this unit shoot over the walls and hit the infantry behind.
Arkhan the Black.
Almost time for our archers to go in. We've cleared their missile units out. Clear the walls of the rest of, clear the rest of the troops off the walls of the archers, then in for melee. I know the way I fight these battles is super repetitive, but I feel like when you have a successful strategy, more or less Just stick to it. We'll be fighting different enemies soon. There's not many Battonians left. We've almost wiped out all of the questing Battonians. So we'll be on to fighting some more varied battles over the next like 5 turns or so, I'd imagine. Okay, let's take shots at this unit here. Looking forward to see how the Necro Sphinx performs against the Battonian Knights. I think it should be pretty good. Alright, that unit's broken. I think I'll hold the ammo on this unit. Taking advantage of the armor piercing against like more armored infantry or knights once I'm actually inside the settlement seems to be a better strategy than firing up on the walls at just peasant troops, men-at-arms. Got a full unit of foot squares here. Maybe I can. Here's the chance to test firing over the walls with the Ushabti. Okay, it says they can shoot. Let's just take a look at what the. Looks like the trajectory's not going to work though, right? Yeah. Okay, I see. So you. Yeah, they can't like have the arrows angle right up over the walls in the same way as archers can, or the infantry, like, you know, these archers. But that's fine. I suppose I might as well just drop some spirit leeches here. Finish off these units. Not doing anything else with Arkhan's magic. Alright, someone needs to knock down the fence, or the gate. I do like the appearance of the Nexus Sphinx units, it's pretty... I like the tiered, like, beetle style wings. And there goes the gate. Alright, let's have my Shabti fire through the gate and kill some foot squares. I know I'm slightly like playing with the food here or whatever, but I'm curious at testing out these Shabti, as I mentioned.
Proceed.
Okay. Trajectory of the shot's still not great. No, a few more got through. The shots that hit seem to do a lot of damage. The explosions. Alright. Okay, walls are cleared. It's go time.
Protect! Vengeance for Nagash.
Foot squares, meet the Necrosphinx. Yeah, as if that wasn't bad enough, there's also the neck protect and the chariot. He's also good against infantry. Yeah, this fight doesn't look particularly close, does it?
Shyish winds gather.
Alright, time to bring in Skellies. Alright, let them run away if they want. If they come back, they come back. It's not much of a unit left anyway. May as well just use last of my archer's ammo, trying to do a bit more damage to the troops on the wall. Yep, that unit's not coming back now. Knights Errant. Alright, that is a good target for my shoved great bows. So I've got some more peasants coming down from the walls. And here's some foot squares, alright. These exploding arrows still seem to kind of glitch a little, or like not go through. Oh, hold on. Do they explode and then shoot multiple arrows? Is that the idea? I don't know. Yeah, they seem a little fiddly to use. Victory's in our grasp. Yep. Drop it. Heal on the Necrotect, or on the Necrosphinx. Yeah, we're gonna get the knights coming down. Alright, that's fine. That is not a problem.
Cetra shall pay. Son of Henry! Charge! Of course!
Knights are strong, obviously, but they're just not so, like, they're just not so effective in confined spaces like this. Any other troops to bring in? Oh, I guess I have the Sepulchral Stalkers, sure. Yeah, I can't get a good shot at those knights. Alright. We're getting shot over from here, but it's only the mounted yeoman. Nothing much to worry about.
Giant winds gather.
I did get over 100 kills on these Ushabti great bows. They performed fine.
King of Liches.
Mounted Yeoman versus Necrosmix. Yep. Not much of a contest there. What have they got? More knights, some more knights, paladin. Yeah, not much. Especially in the paladin. It's probably not going to do well. I mean, they do have armor piercing. Yeah, it's doing a bit of damage. You can't really, can't really evaluate infantry, or excuse me, missile weapons very accurately off how they do against single entities. Alright. Battle's getting a little stretched out here. Oh, my sepulchral stalkers got right into the middle. Oops, that's a little careless. Alright, I guess that means we're throwing the rest of the troops in as well. Pull up, pull up, pull up.
They shall perish.
Alright, ending up taking more damage than they should have here, just being a bit careless at the end. I don't think we have to kill many more of them before they get the army losses though. Having these guys fight against the paladin and melee is probably a bit silly. Looks like we shattered him though. Okay. Oh, that's victory. Alright. Can I do any more healing? No, already did the healing on the Necrotect. Yeah, there's just the damage to the single entities we can heal up pretty quickly, although not this turn. Necrotect on his chariot did well, 135 kills.
Take everything and move on.
Have the option to sack the settlement
Stay. Harvest it.
rather than occupy. Take the unit replenishment. So this will slow down development of Martek, although I think that's fine. I think this might give me a bit of movement to retreat slightly as well. I think I like doing this. I mean, I've got this army here. I've got my other army a little to the north. There's not going to be a problem with retaking it. I do like the replenishment. Yeah, let's try this. Stolen from the enemy, enchanted shield. Alright. Income from local buildings. Okay.
Joff is my patron.
Yeah, the reason... Yes, because now I can retreat slightly and go into ambush stance or something, and there's really no way that these Bretonnians would cause me any trouble. Yeah, I like this move actually. I think when you're not, when you're not confident you can hold a settlement, then sacking it and then using the extra the movement to back out is a good strat. Okay, let's grab the Curse of Undeath for the army-wide healing. Oh, I didn't realize there were 2 tiers of this. Wow. So, plus 8 leadership for Lord's Army. Okay, that's definitely something great to get as well. Actually. Alright, rank 14 for Skeleton Chariot. Okay. Yeah, so much good stuff to get in Arkhan's tree. And level it for the Necrotect as well. I think now that I've got a tier 4 building and I could potentially make use of these, I think I will go for the Inscription of Repair.
This furthers my plans. I shall move.
Moving here, going to ambush stance. I think this is safe.
Open the casket of souls.
Alright. So, as far as I know, Thegan's Errantry just have this army left.
Never. Armored
Yeah.
in faith.
And it doesn't really matter what they recruit here. They're not going to have enough to put up a fight next turn. Okay, so I have to decide what to do in terms of building stuff in Haikk. And I think I already looked at the Lich Priest for this turn. Yeah, I did, although I didn't hire one. I guess there's no reason not to... Yeah, I'll pick another one up and just max out his jar skills again. Just to get, as like a temporary measure.
The greatest artist. Rock walk. Ever onward. Advance.
Just want line of sight to Pools of Despair.
My art.
They don't have troops there. Huh. So I don't have troops in either of these settlements. So that military presence at 5, they've got like most of a stack in the Black Tower of Arkhan. I guess that's where they're recruiting their new army. Yeah, fair enough. This is more than 15 units, though, I think. I think I think my troops are positioned in such a way that I basically won't be. There's no chance of like getting attacked by a strong army I didn't know about, which is all I'm really worried about.
My father's son.
Yeah, can skip that skill point. I'm saving that. Oh, commandment, right. Yeah, just check on my troop movements. It looks like everyone's done. So, I have commandment here. So I don't actually need this public order anymore, so I can preemptively switch this over to growth. Because this is finishing next turn, and that basically will still be in the positive once that's completed. Then confer. How are we doing for public order here? Buildings 13. Yeah, 6, 6, and then I've got another +1 from a neighbouring region, so that's good enough. Yeah, I'm only losing a little because of the conquest and instability. So definitely no need to do anything more with public order here. So I think this is growth again. Oh, that plus 10% movement range for own army starting the turn in this province. Yeah, that's good too. Sure. Yeah, so research-wise, let's just... Well, okay. Maybe there's more of a choice here. So, 17 turns for the next army, or I could go for an extra... Yeah, because I've got 6,000 golds. I could go for an extra Lich Priest. Let me just check something. How much does it cost to build...
Not my king's decree.
I think the Scorpion building's the one I'll prioritize here. So 7,500. 5250 for the Bone Giant. Well, I certainly want both those buildings eventually. Let's hold off. Yeah, let's save the gold. 2,500 is quite a lot. I've got enough heroes for scouting currently. Let's just go back to researching this. Both these lords are good, but I'm a little reluctant to spend the... Like, I'm a little reluctant to spend the jars when these lords would just be in command of my third army, which hasn't seen action yet, and is more just kind of insurance against sort of surprise enemy attacks or whatever. I don't feel like spending 200 jars on slightly upgrading the lord. Yeah, I'll just recruit someone else I don't want. And grab a few extra jars and use them for scouts until I get good traits on the Necrotect. Or, sorry, the Lich Priest. I want to go for Oasis there. That's right. And... Okay, so in terms of quests, it's 800 treasury for raiding this province, which I could do, although having my army move over here to raid rather than trying to take out troops down here seems a little silly. How long do I have for that? 4 more turns. Oh, okay. I mean, that 800 treasury wouldn't be bad.
I do not like this.
Oh, something else I just realized. I can... Yeah, I should do the... I should rotate my Tomb King here to get some more Jar Lords. Yes. With hindsight, because this guy hasn't seen any action left yet, I kind of wasted the points here. Like, this guy could have just been grabbing jars too. Not to worry. Just take a look at the troop recruitment. So do I want sepulchral stalkers, horsemen, archers? Ah, okay, that's a unit that's probably worth recruiting. I'm not sure about the Nekahara horsemen or the basic skeleton horsemen. I don't think are strong.
Do you take me for a
Do I want to
child?
actually recruit any of those units here? Oh, lots of options. So this lord, unit synergy wise, he boosts skeleton archers, screamer skull, catapult, bone giants. That doesn't include chariot archers or horse archers. And he also boosts tomb guards, skeleton warriors, spearmen, Nekahara warriors. Yeah.
Is there a better strategy?
I don't know. Okay, I've decided I'm not going to worry about these cavalry units. I'd rather just grab the 3,000 gold from demolishing that building that I don't particularly want and use it to build buildings I do want to get units like the Tomb Scorpions and Bone Giant. So I'm not going to worry about that recruitment. And in fact, now, what can I do here in terms of stacking my Channel Valley Necrotechs to get the discount on that building? So I've got one of them there, one here. Let's go to third. Yeah, we can take the Channel Valley Necrotech off Arkhan for at least a turn. So the start of next turn, I'll have even more of a discount on this building. Okay, that looks good. I suppose I also have the option to sell this salt mine. Yeah, I guess it is an ingredient for some of these artifacts, magic items, but it doesn't do too much on its own. And the other things that go with it, I don't have access to yet.
I do not like this.
I think I probably don't want this taking up a building slot right now. I'd rather just free it up for another tier 4 building, maybe Ushabti building. But looking at this, I'm not going to have enough gold to do everything I want. Right, no. I'll be able to start building one building next turn. Okay, I'll be able to build a Scorpion building next turn, thanks to this money. Let's demolish this as well. It's not a big investment to have to build it again, and that extra money in the short term could be useful for saving up for another tier 4 building. Right.
Address me as Your Highness.
So over here... Yeah, I was swapping this lord out. And...
My will be done.
Just get some more canopic jars accumulating in the background.
Attend your king, slaves.
And then I'm not going to repeat the mistake I made before. I think I'll have... Well, I could either have this Tomb King come in but not use his points. I guess there's no need to do that yet. No, I mean, I've got the Lord Recruit boost for a few turns. I can just have this Jar Collector stay as commander temporarily. That's right, I've got 2 more Horse Archer... Chariot Archer recruitment slots too. Yeah, I think I definitely want to make use of that.
Attend your king.
Right, because I disbanded those out of Arkhan's army. That's right, that's right.
My master will return.
Yeah, definitely getting to the point of the game where there's quite a lot of like little bits of housekeeping to do at the end of these turns. I know the stuff I can upgrade and build here, but I want to save my gold for the important buildings in Haikk. Don't need to move anything here, just recruited him.
Mortal fool.
Could go for... Yeah, there's one more archer unit I can pick up for global recruitment, but I can't start that this... I mean, there's no point starting it this turn anyway. Yeah, I think that's everything.
I have works greater than their patron.
Alright, moving on. offering me money for peace treaty. Well, that's a good sign. They're weak, they have too many enemies, but I'm not interested in peace in this campaign.
Dare petition.
Yeah, 2.7k for peace. Nope. Alright, this army's coming down here. I think Arkhan's going to be able to deal with that this turn. If I want to.
Machinations.
Great, alright, big pile of gold. Capture tier 4 settlement so I can use it to start recruiting high tier units. Yeah, I think this was definitely successful. Alright, that's the end of this part. I'll be back for part 10 and keep on conquering the desert. Thank you for watching. See you next time.